Happy Halloween-ish, Gothamites. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Knight. This is just a quick little roundup video for a bunch of Easter eggs I missed, or want to show off. For instance, did you know there is a nice little cameo reference in the Matter of Family DLC? There's this little hidden vent all the way back here. And inside is a reference that I had no idea what was at first glimpse, but, you know, I'm willing to look up things on Wikipedia.
You think the Joker would give me the day off tomorrow? For what? I got a part as soldier medic in a video game. I've been practicing. Hold on! I'll revive you! He needs to be revived! Somebody revive him! Not bad, not bad. I think you nailed it.
Say hello to Starro. As far as I can tell, there's nothing really in this room aside from this. But, it's definitely not what I expected to see. There's also a few posters around the amusement park with a star-shaped, monster exhibit, so... There's also, when you start up New Game Plus, it's a little bit different.
This is how it happened. This is how the Joker died.
I mentioned there were a bunch of little things inside the diner at the beginning of the game that sort of hint towards future things, and I will be going over those, at least some of them. I probably don't have all of them, but it's a lot of neat little things that will show up later. There's going to be a guy walking out on our right here. That is one of the game's developers. I can't remember who it is. That guy right there, he's gone.
Thanks.
No problem.
You'll notice our good friend Henry Adams. He's been missing, of course.
So, what'll it be? Your usual?
Sure.
Okay, chicken salad with no dressing.
No, you know what? Make it waffles. With a side of bacon. Don't tell my wife.
Whatever you say, officer. Oh, and if you want some more coffee, just shout. Next service, waffles with bacon on the side.
Thought Batman was supposed to be tough.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer, Owens. But there's a guy smoking over there in the corner booth.
Wait here. I'll have a word.
So now we can actually get up and look around. Yep, that's another reference for Henry Adams. Up on this bulletin board, there's a lot of different stuff. You have Johnny Charisma, you have, what's his name, Albert King, the boxer. You also have Hell's Gate, criminal, or not criminal, garbage disposal. You have a little newspaper there for Christina Bell. She's on trial for that whole murder thing. You know, the small things. In the back of one of the booths, actually, I think there's a better view. Nope. That's nothing at all.
Who?
And one of the booths here, you may notice those two guys lounging in the back. They may look a little familiar. They're from the true ending of the game. They're the two muggers that get, I don't know, spooked or whatever happens to them.
Really?
Inside the hospital, after the League of Assassins bit.
My daughter, everything is prepared. The wicked of Arkham City scrabble like rats at its walls. Strange will strike them down at my command. And yet, I shall honor your request. Bring the Dark Knight to me, and we will see if he is the true successor you believe. The Lazarus Pit restores me less each time. My mouth tastes of rot. leave the League to you. Nissa is weak, daughter. But you will lead without mercy.
And inside Ace Chemicals, before we go too far, looks like this is one of the poisons that Scarecrow's been experimenting with to make his new toxin, Copperhead poison. That's from Arkham Origins. And a bit further on, after you beat up a bunch of militia dudes, there is a locker that has a familiar name on it. Ray Palmer, aka Captain Atom. So hey, that's pretty neat. Nice little tiny thing there. And inside the chemical room, there's a familiar looking mask. I guess Scarecrow was tired of it. Maybe needed to put on something new. There is a familiar face when you're trying to track down the Arkham Knight. Hey, buddy. And of course, there's the alternate ending to the League of Assassins plotline, which I'll be putting in full here.
Waste no more of our time.
You weren't a good man, Ray. But you had conviction.
Stop him! Kill him!
I feel like I do have to brag a tiny bit because I recorded this while playing on New Game Plus, aka Nightmare difficulty. And that's Nightmare spelled with a K because of course it is. And Nightmare difficulty removes all counter icons. And I played the entire game that way and it was a little difficult.
Protect the demon! Make him bleed!
Father, what a monster you've let yourself become.
How long does he have?
Maybe hours. Maybe days. It doesn't matter. There's no way back for him now.
I'll take him to GCPD.
Good. The Loyalists will scatter. And I'll be true to my word. The League has no business in Gotham from now on.
Nissa. Don't make me regret this, or you will.
Detective. Proud of you.
So yep, that's the other way that can end. I prefer this one to the other way, but you know, it is what it is.
You're right. They deserve that.
And of course, there's all Joker's little inputs for when you lock up other people.
Hey, I think prison's going to be the making of this one, Batsy. A few jailhouse tats, gang initiations, drug abuse. He'll come out a fully functioning criminal. Just what Gotham needs.
I did have one for the Riddler, but the recording got corrupted, and I'm not going to go back and get it again, because it's gone.
down, kiddies. Uncle Slade's got another tale from the trenches. Ask him to tell the one about the masquerade. It's a hoot.
Your tally of death is nothing compared to the millions God has
Sure thing, Batman.
Then, of course, there's alternate car chats for Two-Face and Penguin if you get them after you've taken care of Joker and you've been revealed.
Damn you.
So is it true, Bruce?
Don't answer them. We know the truth.
You aren't Bruce Wayne. Jim Gordon and I, we didn't strike a deal with Bruce Wayne.
And it's sure as hell not Bruce Wayne waiting on the rooftops each night.
This is who you are. See? We get it, Bruce. It's not the face you're given.
It's the face you choose.
Where am I?
Yes.
No! No! Those guns, they were mine!
You could sell them for scrap. If you ever get out.
Oh, you smart bastard. I might have known he was a Wayne under that mask. What's the matter? Bankrupting my family's business wasn't enough. You had to go and kick 10 tons of crap out of people too.
Your family was corrupt, Cobblepot.
Yeah, and yours are dead. Oh, what's the matter? Touch the nerve. This Cape Crusader lark doesn't really work when everyone knows who you are, does it?
Worked fine catching you.
Basically, after tonight, Batman's dead in the water. You better find a new costume, old boy. What'll be next? Oh, I know. How about a squirrel?
You'll see.
And the rest of this video is just going to be the evidence rooms, so please join me next time.
A hidden blade inside, owned by Oswald Cobblepot, a.k.a. the Penguin. God bless Penguin. Gotham changes. New freaks come and go. But you can always count on that vicious little cockney to be up to something. One modified flare gun. One machine gun haphazardly duct-taped to a grenade launcher. And one good old-fashioned baseball bat. All used by Dr. Harleen Quinzel, a.k.a. Harley Quinn. Without Joker around, Harley took over the clown's old gang. It was never gonna last. One pig mask and butcher's knife. Used by Laszlo Valentine, a.k.a. Professor Pig. This guy's new. Mutilates his victims in order to make them perfect. I think I'm pretty enough already, thanks. One hell of a lot of money. Stolen from various Bank of Gotham branches across the city. I'll count this when I get time. One rocket launcher, acid damage coin, and twin semi-automatic handguns. Used by Harvey Dent, a.k.a. Two-Face. I hate booking in Harv. Guy's messed up, but you still see pieces of the man he used to be. And then he flips that coin and turns on you. One samurai sword used by Slade Wilson, a.k.a. Deathstroke. This guy's got connections. Last time the boys here threw him in a cell, some suits got him out within the week. One sacrificial knife and prayer book, owned by Deacon Blackfire. This high priest of Crazy Town tried to kill reporter Jack Ryder. Just another religious nut complaining about media bias, I guess. One vial of unknown chemical substance and one vampire bat, owned by Kirk Langstrom, a.k.a. What are we gonna call this guy? Batman's already taken. I guess this guy's more of a man-bat anyway. One energy cell, property of Stag Enterprises. You'd think Stagg would have enough money not to strike deals with scum like Scarecrow. Well, not anymore. This won't be the only thing we confiscate from Stagg Enterprises after tonight. One flamethrower and jetpack, worn by Garfield Lens, aka Firefly. Why can't Gotham have a normal pyromaniac, you know? Why does ours have to fly? One set of arm-mounted syringes, complete with fear toxin vials and fear toxin canisters, used by Dr. Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow. Crane nearly turned Gotham City into a toxic wasteland tonight. All just to prove a point. Batman brought him in, like he always does. I just hope it was worth the price. One giant-ass robot suit thing, built by Edward Nygma, aka the Riddler. Poor Eddie. He builds a custom-designed Batman killing machine and still gets his ass handed to him. Not sure if that says more about Batman or Eddie. Well, this is some top-of-the-line gear, used by the Arkham Knights militia. I don't know who's paying for this stuff, but they've got deep pockets. These boys are well equipped. One tactical visor, worn by Gotham's newest mystery man, the Arkham Knight. I think Batman knows more about this guy than he's letting on, but I'll ask him about it some other time. One cryogenic chamber used by Nora Freeze, wife of Mr. Freeze. From what I understand, those two finally got a happily ever after tonight. Of a kind, anyway. Might just hop in here myself. Wake up tomorrow when it's all over.